Hi, I'm Jake Cabell with Cross Country Mortgage, and this is Whiteboard Wednesday, where each Wednesday you will meet me at the whiteboard and we'll learn a little bit more about mortgages. You know, it is the biggest purchase investment of your lifetime, so it's good to know where your money goes. So let's take a look. So today we are going to learn about points. What are points? Well, a point is essentially a percent. 1 point is 1%. 2 points is 2% of the loan amount. What about basis points? A basis point is a 100th of a percent or a point. So a quarter point is 25 basis points, and 1 point is 100 basis points. So with that, let's see how it affects your mortgage. So before we do that, we need to find out what our rate is. Now, we determine our rate upon your basic lending profile and your loan level pricing adjustments. Meaning, this includes property type, loan to value, your credit, the loan program. These are all going to be determining factors to see what your rate is. So for this example, our borrower gets a 2.75 with 0 points, his at par rate, meaning that he pays nothing and he gets nothing for that rate. But this borrower, he's been looking around online. He's, called up Rocket, or clicks on an ad. Hey, 2.25. That sounds awesome. So they say, hey, 2.75 is not good. I want a lower rate. Well, what a lot of people don't know is you can actually pick your rate for the most part. Now, does it make sense? So for this buyer, he wants a home at $300,000, but he wants the lowest payment possible. We're all taught low interest rate is good, low payment, but does it make sense? So for this borrower, rather than the 2.75, he wants the 2.25. That'll save $77 per month. Now, the time that it takes to recoup that, though, of the $4,500 that he has to pay, because it's 1.5 points, it's going to take him 58 months to recoup that cost. Now, if this is a first-time home buyer, this is kind of just a starter house, more than likely and statistically, they're not going to stay in that house that long. So anything that you pay for that rate and you don't live in that house, you're just throwing that money away. So what may be a better option is to take a look at maybe somewhere in the middle. What about a 2.5? So that's going to cost half of a point, 50 basis points of the loan amount, which is $1,500. And with the savings of $39 per month, it's going to take 38 months to recoup that. So you're saving 20 months to recoup that cost, but you're still saving money monthly, and you're still getting a better rate than you're at par. So this may be a great option. So, and there's other examples to where you can accept a higher rate than your par rate. For this example, it's negative 25 basis points, meaning this borrower gets a credit of $750 that he or she can use towards closing costs. So that's a huge benefit in some scenarios. But this is really important because in this market of low rates, we're seeing historic lows, it's insane, but it doesn't always make sense to go with the lowest rate. And this 1.5 points is conservative in some cases. We have people calling us, they clicked on a dancing bear online that said that they could get a rate in the ones, but guess what? It's going to cost them $20,000 to buy that rate down. And although you may not pay that in cash at a refinance, you're using your equity that you built up over the years to do so. So it's all about your goals and what makes sense. So again, if you're looking for the best rate, it's best to talk to a local professional, and especially these online lenders. A secret of mine is I actually worked for one for some time, and we were taught just to get the lowest rate, no matter what it costs, and that bothered me. It's not worth it just to win the deal for the lowest rate. It's about what's best for the borrower. So I think it's really important that you understand points. If you have any question about lowering your rates or just any general mortgage knowledge, feel free to reach out. But we're going to be here every Wednesday at Whiteboard Wednesdays. And thanks for coming to my TED Talk.